there are 5 parts. One is direct to the 5G application scenarios. Describe the evolution and the deployment plan of 5G network, and describe the 5G network architecture and the key technology, and describe the business application and the 5G 5 key industry, and describe the development steps of 5G service. And there are 4 materials, and our assistants have upload our service, upload our materials in the website, And the duration from August 2 to the August 6th, totally 5 days. And the time from 10 o'clock to 13 o'clock. And actually in China it's now 16 o'clock, 3 o'clock p.m. 3 o'clock p.m. Okay, and this is the learning schedule. And next, I will introduce how to use our Welink-meeting. First, I hope everyone should change your name. Use name plus country plus university, and you can change your name directly in this Welink-meeting app. Okay, and also you can use the notation toolbar to interact with me. And during the training, I hope everyone can mute your microphone. Mute your microphone. And also you can open your videos. I hope we can communicate face to face. But if you have any question, you can unmute the microphone and tell me what's your problem and what's your issue. And also you can show your screen. And you can also raise your hands during the training. If you have any question, you can interrupt me. Okay. And mobile user, and similar to the PC user, you should unmute the microphone. You can start the video and show your content and more. Okay, this is our Welink Welink-meeting app. Okay, this is about our training and about our Huawei Global Training Center. Next, we will start our course. Have any question about this part?
Hello. Hello.
Oh, sorry. And we can see the training schedule. This is our training timetable. The first day, we will study the 5G motivation and instruction progress. The second day, we will study 5G network architecture and key technology. And the third day, we will start the 5G use case. And the first day and the fifth day, we will learn a typical industry application solution of 5G. And every day, the training will last 3 hours. 3 hours from the 10 o'clock to the 1 o'clock p.m. Okay, clearly? Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me clearly? And if you can't hear me clearly, you can interrupt me and tell me which part you are not clearly. Okay?
Okay.
Excuse me,
Please.
can you provide us with the material for the 6 days? Because we are not authorized to download it.
Okay, you can't get the material from the website.
Yeah, you cannot.
Yeah. Have you registered the website? Or you can contact with the Huawei local staff or the trainer manager. They have the 5G materials, and you can ask him to send you. 没有回音。哦。Hello?
Excuse me. Hello.
Please.
Excuse me.
Please.
Can you give us permission to record the lecture?
The recording?
Yes, if you give us permission in Zoom application, we can record the lecture. Can you?
Okay, and the trainer assistants will record the video, and after class, we will send to you. Okay?
Yes, I have the video, but I want this video.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. And after the 5 days training, we will send you the video. Okay?
Oh, okay, thanks a lot.
Yes.
Okay. About this training, we will record we recorded the course during this training. Then I will upload it to our learning platform, and I will send the link to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any question? Okay. And next we will start our content. And I want to know every teacher have a wireless technology background, and in your college you teach 2G, 4G, or 5G. I want to know your technology background. Hello?
Sorry, could you please repeat it?
I want to know, most of you have a wireless technology background.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Are you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Can you activate the chat button in the Zoom application? Maybe sometime you are asking us a question and we can answer within the chat or writing some words. Okay? So if it is there is a chat areas activated in the Zoom application, it will be better for you and for us also.
Better. Yes, agree.
Thank you.
You mean for the Zoom, you want to write something in the chat, right?
Yeah, maybe sometime there's like a question and for short answer. So because there are a huge number of the participants there in the session.
Yeah,
so,
I see.
Yeah.
But due to the function limitation of the Zoom, so up now, we don't have this function to for the chat. So maybe during the training, if you have any question, you can write down. Then enter the end of the training of every day, we can have the time to for the question and answer part.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, go.
Okay, and you can speak slowly. Our mother tongue is Chinese, not English. So sometimes I can't get the point, and you can repeat again slowly. I hope we can communicate successful. Okay. And I just want to know every trainer, every trainee have a communication technology background. If you have some communication technology background, and you will study easily. But if you are not have not this communication technology background, maybe some difficult for you to understand this content.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, actually, sure. Most of the what I think, most of the instructors have communication background, and they are qualified in the communication. So maybe in 3G, 4G, but 5G and other technologies is still undergoing to progress. So hope we will take benefit in the 5G in this course, HCIA 5G.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I know. If you have a 3G or 4G background, I think it's easy for us to communicate. And I want to know, in your country, the 4G network deployed very well.
Yeah, sure. 4G is deployed and it's well established in terms of the infrastructure. But still 5G is new, not like the Western countries, and for example in China and other Western countries. 5G is still not deployed, and even the pilot of 5G is not available here. Because 5G, it needs very in terms of the infrastructure, you need to upgrade, and in terms of the hardware, SDN, network function virtualization, such kind of technologies needs very well established infrastructure. So that's why it's not deployed here in Iraq.
Okay. Last year, my colleague went to your country to teach the 4G, 2G, 3G, and 4G for the operator. So I know in your country there are also 2G, 4G, or 2G, 3G, 4G network, and the 5G network is on the way. But now, this year, the pandemic is in fact all the world. So actually, our Huawei company may have the opportunities to go to your country to communicate the 5G technology. But now we can't because of the virus. I want to know, in your country, you also stayed at home for education remotely?
Yes.
Must stay at home.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes. We started online learning since March, and it continued till now. And we don't know for the new academic year either we are going for online e-learning or on campus. So it is not clear yet.
Okay. How about the pandemic in your country, and all the pandemic have controlled by your government?
Yeah, it's okay. I can say it's very, very dangerous. No, it's in some area it's saturated, and some area they are starting to proceed and some things I don't know exactly, but in Iraq we can say compare with some other countries, it's okay. It's okay. But still the virus is there, and a lot of the people, they are infected daily and so on. And just I want to what my friend he said, Dr. Kehan, before now about the 5G. Maybe there's like the 3G and 4G in private sectors and in telecommunication companies. But the participants right now here in this session, most all of them, I think they are from the universities already. Okay, we are universities professor. So still the universities in Iraq, they are so far from this new technologies and softwares and applications. Okay, so that's why maybe they deployed 4G and in some private companies and telecommunication, but in the universities in general, till now they are not integrated these technologies in the university curriculum or in the teaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Actually, the 5G is also at the beginning in China. Our country deploy the 5G network. Deploy 5G network from last year. Next, I will introduce. Okay. Let's start. Of course, the first materials, the 5G motivation and industry progress. The objectives, first, you can describe the 5G application scenarios. Second, you can describe the 5G protocol standardization. And last, can describe the evolution and the deployment plan of the 5G network. This is the course. First part, there are 4 contents. First, driving force of 5G evolution. And the first part, what's the 5G? And what's the 5G required? And what can 5G do? And I think if we want to learn about the 5G network, I hope, I think we should review the wireless technology history. In in the 1980s, the first generation communication technology appeared. We call it the first G. And you know, at later times, the terminal, the phone is very big. And also has a big antenna. Big antenna. At that time, and the key technology, we call it APANS, AM. The typical technology is APANS. From this technology from America. You know, at that time, maybe one city has one base station, and we use the low frequency. We use the low frequency for the coverage. So maybe one city just need one base station for the coverage. And at that time, we just can use this big phone. The people must be a rich man because this terminal is very expensive. At that time, this terminal just can provide the voice service. You know, the voice service. This is the first G. And with the development of technology and 1990s, you know, our communication technology developed may 10 years, one generation. 1990s, the 2G appeared. At that time, the typical technology GSM. This standard is very popular in the world. And at that time, everyone may have this terminal, has this phone to communicate with each other, easily. You know, at that time, the terminal is small. Compared with the first G terminal. We can use this terminal, provide the voice service and the short message. We can send the short message each other. And until now, this technology is also used in the world. And this technology solve the connection between the people and the people. And you can use this terminal, communicate with each other anytime, anywhere. And the typical this technology, the typical duplex, multiple duplex. The key technology we use the TDMA. TDMA. 10 duplex multiple access. And this systems has a high capacity than the first G. So this technology is popular. And to the 2000 year. And the people need the or terminal or phone to surf the internet and see some small videos or send the email through by our terminal. So the 3G appeared. And the typical technology, you know, the WCDMA, and TD, SCDMA, and CDMA, CDMA 2000. This is the three typical 3G technology. We can say this is code. We in 3G we use the code, unique code to distinguish the different user. So compared with our 2G and first G, and the capacity is higher, and the speed is the download speed is higher. Maybe like our WCDMA, and they can support the 5. Support 5 Mbps download speed. So 3G, we can send the picture, send the small video, send the email, and surf the internet. And at that time, the smartphone is appeared. Smartphone appeared. It's a big screen. And you know the terminal like the iPhone 4. iPhone 4 appeared. The jobs, the Apple companies push the popular terminal iPhone 4, and every people can use the iPhone 4 to surf the internet, to see the video, and the human being enter the mobile era. We can use our iPhone for shopping, and buy clothes, and see some news, and see the video, and so on. And the terminal as function is very, very large. Until now, you know, in China, our terminal or smartphone can help us do much things, like shopping, like buy food, like order ticket, so on. So it's very, very useful in our life. And as the increasing requirement of data service, or 4G appeared. 4G appeared in 2010. Yes, 4G. 4G. And the typical technology is TDD, LT, TDD, LT, and FDD, LT, FDD, LT, and FDD, LT, and the maximum speed can reach the 150 Mbps. So you know, 4G we can send the video faster, and we can see the video smoothly. And this time, and so many smart terminal appeared, like Apple, like Samsung, like Huawei, and every person have one smartphone, and a human being can't live this terminal or smartphone, because it's very, very useful in our life. And the 4G solve the problem, the people and the people connection, and even 5G to the 2020 5G appeared. You know, many people said 4G change our life, and 5G change of society. Why we say the 5G change our society? Because the 5G not only solve the people and people connection, it also can solve the people to machine and the machine to machine connection. So it's IoT, IoT, Internet of Things. Maybe in the future, all the things in the world may be connected with the internet, like our, like in your city, like our car, V2X, like our traffic light, like our building, like our bicycle. All things will be connected to the internet, and the 5G have this capability to realize this function. And what's the 5G's key technology? 5G technology, and next I will introduce in detail. This is our 5G. Okay, about this part, have any question? Or can you clearly? Can you listen to me clearly?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
okay. And
would you please tell us about the latency in each generation, please? Would you please tell us about the latency in each generation, please?
Okay, the latency. You mean the latency? Hello? And for 5G, the vision, the latency is 1 millisecond. And for 5G, for 4G, it may 13 to 15 millisecond. And the next I will introduce in detail is the latency. Actually, the latency is one of the key points, key fact is about the 5G, especially in our industry or in our vertical industry. If we want to remote a robot or machine remotely, we must need the network provide the low latency service, and like the V2X, the driverless driving, automatic driving, we also need the low latency. Yeah.
So do you think, excuse me, do you think 1 millisecond is considered as a end-to-end latency or just Airlink latency? I mean, the latency between mobile node and the base station.
1 millisecond is the end-to-end latency. It's our vision defined by the ITU. But actually, it's very, very difficult to realize. Is our target.
So round trip, RTT, this one considered as RTT, round trip latency, right?
Yeah, end-to-end latency. Yeah. Okay, the three questions. What's the 5G? And why 5G required? And what can 5G do? What does 5G do? And what's the 5G? We can see here is 5G IMT 2020. 2020. The first question, what's the 5G? And the official name of 5G, official name is 5G is IMT 2020. Our 4G, actually is official name is IMT 2018. 2010, and the 3G we call it IMT 2000, and the 5G is the nickname, and IMT 2020 is the official name. And IMT means the international mobile telecommunication, and the 2020 is in the year of 2020. This is the official name. And in the World Radio Communication Conference 2015 held in Guyana, ITU official approved the 3 resolution to facilitate the future 5G research process. And this name is defined by this conference in 2015. At that time, we have built the vision of the 5G. What's the 5G? Defined by this conference. And we can see here ITU. ITU means it's international organization. Internet telecommunication, international telecommunication, international telecommunication union, and it's a government organization. This organization build the vision about the 5G, and also have another organization, 3GPP. 3GPP is also organization. It means the 3rd generation partnership project. This organization, this organization is responsible for established the standard about the 5G. The ITU is is a government organization, just responsible for setting up the vision about the 5G. And the 3GPP, this organization, just responsible to realize the vision about the 5G. This is the two organization. Simple put, ITU send a target of 5G, and the 3GPP send a standard for the 5G to match it. Okay, clearly about these two organizations. Hello. Clearly?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Please, with one question, please.
Please.
Are both of them, ITU and 3GPP, belong to United Nations or just international organizations? So ITU is responsible of setting up radio frequencies, and 3GPP is for standardizations and implementation and deployment, and give standardization for all operators.
Yeah. Actually, ITU just set up the vision, set up the target of 5G. For example, ITU organization defined the 5G need 1 millisecond end-to-end low latency, or set up the high throughput must reach the 10 Gbps. So the 3GPP depend on the vision to set up the standard of the 5G Yeah.
From where they get their funds? The fund these projects, ITUR and 3GPP, where funding them for their projects or conferencing or like that?
Where you mean where they are found?
Yes.
ITU is actually a UN organization. And the 3GPP in Europe. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And next, I will introduce about the China situation with the launch and implementation of 5G plan. China has accelerated its pace of 5G network deployment. Actually, in China, last year, 2019, June 6, the government issued the 5G commercial license to the China's operator, like China's Telecom, China Unicom, China Mobile, and China Broadcaster and television in last year. After the government issued the 5G license to the operator, and the operator started to deploy the 5G, started to deploy the 5G, and in the 2019 October 31st, and the three major carriers realized the 5G commercial package on November 1st. It marks China official entry into the 5G commercial era. Last year, China has commercial 5G has commercial use. So it's very fast in the world. Actually, China is not the first country to start the 5G commercial use. Other countries like America, like Korea, like Sweden, they also start his 5G commercial, and the UK also start their 5G commercial use. And because of the pandemic, COVID-19, and in China, the government promote the 5G deployment. I don't know. You may hear the news from China in the COVID-19 in the maybe 2020 February, the COVID-19 in China is very widely, and the 5G can provide the service for the hospital, and we can remote health by the 5G network. So the government think the 5G may help us to define defined the COVID-19, help us to remote health and so on. You know, see in China, the Huosenshan Hospital and the Leisenshan Hospital in Wuhan, Wuhan city, and at that time, the Huosenshan Hospital and the Leisenshan Hospital, these two hospitals built very quickly. So the operator deployed a 5G base station near the hospital, and then can provide network service for the doctor for like remote health. So actually 5G in China government promote it, yeah. And the challenges in 5G era. The first one is ultra high throughput. Second, the ultra large connection. And the third is ultra low latency. You know, LTE or 4G now can't satisfy our requirement as the user become more and more, and feel that the speed is much more and more lower. I have just said in China now the 4G network may can't require or requirement because sometimes in the hotspot there are so many users, so we may feel the speed is very, very low, and maybe we visit the internet or we open the video, it's very, very slow because you know our 5G or 4G bandwidth just have 20 megahertz. It's not enough. May not. We may have not a good experience. And ultra large connection. Actually, you know, we need a large connection like our smart city, like the intelligent factory. There are so many sensors in our city or in the factory. So this sensor must be connected with the internet. So we need ultra large connection. Our 5G, our 4G can't meet this requirement. You know, the NB-IoT. The connection is not very large, especially in our smart city or intelligent factory. And the ultra low latency. I have said, for example, in the V2X. V2X means the vehicle to everything. It means the automatic driving. So if we want automatic driving, we need a low latency. We need to realize the 1.1 millisecond end-to-end latency. If the latency is too large, we may the automatic driving may be very dangerous because we can't control the vehicle remotely. Maybe if the delay is 40 milliseconds, it's very dangerous. May cause the accident. And other in the industry, in the factory, if you want to control robots, control the machine, we also need a low latency. So this is the challenges in 5G. So the ITU defined the 5G vision. The three typical scenarios. One is EMBB scenarios. EMBB, E means enhanced, M means mobile, enhanced mobile broadband. It need reach 10 Gbps. Over 4G just have 150. Just the IMT 2020 the 4G just can reach the 150 Mbps Mbps. But our 5G can reach the 10 Gbps. And the second, the URLLC. URLLC means the ultra reliable low latency communication. We hope the end-to-end latencies can reach the 1 millisecond. And the third one is MMTC, massive machine type communication. We hope we can reach the 1 million connections per square kilometer. This is our 5G vision. And the scenarios first, EMPB. The VR. VR is going to be the next social platform. The VR. This is terminal. We need a high throughput. If we can't reach the high throughput, we may not have a good experience. So this is one scenario, and another is cloud-based AI access requires 1 Gbps speed. 1 Gbps speed. So this is EMBB. And this terminal and this robot, we need high throughput. May reach the 1 Gbps. Can meet the requirement. And URLLC interconnect key industry, especially in intelligent manufacture. I've said if we want control the machine remotely, control the robot remotely, we need the low latency. Otherwise, may cause the accident, or cause the loss. May cause the accident. And the connected car, remote, like the automatic driving, we also need the low latency. And the MMTC, in 2025, maybe have 1,000 billion connection, and 10 billion is the population, and another 19 billion is the thing. So we hope we call it IoT. We may in the future in our city, in this port, or other scenarios like the smart park. All the things will be connected with the network. So we need MMTC. We need a large connection, and we need big data to manage our city, to manage our factory. So we need the 5G network to backhaul the data from the sensor. This is our ITU's vision. Okay, about this part, have any question? Hello?
Thank you.
Have any question?
Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay.
Just please one question.
Please.
About this picture, about this triangle picture.
This one.
Yeah. This is also clear the all stages of 5G. For example, the first one is about just increase or enhanced mobile broadband, just for the first stages about increasing the applications of VR or cloud-based access. And for the second stage, maybe use URLLC, just interconnected key industries, so for manufacturing or just for applications or car remote control, about latency. And the last stage of the 5G, when 5G is operator complete this design, and then you can use MMTC, about 10 billion populations and 90 billion populations, when they use all IoT or things, all things is connected via the network. Is that right?
Yes. The three typical scenarios, yes, defined by ITU. This is our target, 5G's vision.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a short break, 10 minutes. Hello?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Thank you. 10 minutes.
Okay.
A question, please.
Please.
Which means if we are desire to have our new smart interactive cities, then the 5G technology must be activated. Is that clear from that picture?
You mean the VR? Hello?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm gonna repeat my question. If we are intend to have a new smart interactive city, then the 5G must be activated because it's the solution. Is that what is the picture said?
Yes. Actually, this is our scenario target. The VR actually in China also can realize the VR service because our 5G network is not deployed very well. But the VR we can use the Ethernet cable connect with our this terminal to provide the HD video service. But in the future, if the 5G network deployed well, can reach the 10 Gbps the speed, may can support the VR service. So you said it's right. We need the 5G network deployed well. We can support the VR service. But now in China also can't provide the VR service. Okay.
That means that we must talk about the cost of such technology.
Your cost?
Yes, the cost of this technology comparing with the 4G technology cost.
I think the 5G will be more cheap than the 4G. But at the earlier stage, made 5G is expensive than 4G. But I think maybe next year or 2 years later, and the cost will be lower than 4G. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, let's have a short break.